Hi everyone, JW here. Thought we'd try something a bit different today, so this is the first ever narrated FPV flight from me. Hope you enjoy it. Probably not very good at it yet, so bear with me if it's a bit awful to start with. And tell me if you like them and I might make some more later. I've been kind of inspired by people like Atarek777, who I've seen on the YouTubes, who makes wicked videos where he goes flying around all his normal places and then does a great as you fly style narration. Which is very interesting and makes the whole thing a lot more entertaining, so great job. Atarek777, I'm going to have a go. Mine won't be as good as his, mainly because he does sort of, you know, really professional, disciplined practice moves, you know, so he can improve his flying and his filmography. And that's really what I should be doing, but actually it's not what I do. What I tend to do is have a general plan. So for example here, I'm on Petersfield Heath, trying to get some lovely autumnal colours recorded, and there was a good sky going on, so I want to get some of that. I want to get a look at the golf course, which is just over the road, so I'll be wanting to do that, but I haven't got any specific flight plan. I'm just going to get up in the air, have a look on my field monitor, see what looks good to me, and then fly where the good stuff is. And keep doing that until I run out of batteries, and then hopefully have enough time to fly myself back home and land. And the joy of today is that you get to hear me talking rubbish over the top of it, so enjoy that. And here we go. As you can see, it's just before sunset, so probably about 4 o'clock. Oh, lovely motors. That's the new Tiger Motor 281410s. Oh, and you can see I mean business here, straight up there. Big panning shot round, and there it is. All the trees, all the sky, all the nice autumnly goodness. Just flying over towards the golf course there. Not much breeze today, so we're getting generally quite smooth flyings. And the gimbal I've just installed seems to be evening out most of the shakes. Still getting a few. Oh, nice turn into the sunset there. And then round to the lake. I do like Petersfield Lake. And look at these lovely autumny colours. Autumny? That's not a word, is it? Autumny colours. I think when I last filmed here everything was a lot more green. But it was in the middle of the day. And sort of, you know, just at the end of summer, so I guess it would be. Just pause and have a nice view of the lake, and we're beginning to... Oh, for the first time we're thinking about a cinematic move, and we're going for a sideways, gentle roll across the lake. So you can see the wind is breaking that slightly. I wonder if Google D-Shape will sort that out later. On for a nice smooth pan round. It's quite difficult to do smooth pans. It really requires tiny, tiny movements of the yaw control. And to get them smooth, it takes quite a lot of practice. As you can see, I'm not doing particularly well here. This one's okay. If anything, it's a little bit too slow. Round into the golf course, bit of wind. Oh, and isn't that nice? We've now got gimbal control, so we can just tilt the gimbal up like that. The GoPro then adjusts the light properly for the sky, and we can now have a nice pan round, looking at all that instead of the stuff going on the ground. Oh, that's what I'm in it for. Look at those beautiful colours. Yeah, not doing too badly on the pan this time either. Oh, gimbal back down a little bit. And continuing round. Always back to the lake. People who live in Petersfield like to see the lake, so I tend to make sure that's in pretty much every video I do where it could be visible. Quite a lot of dog walkers out today. And generally several different types of dogs, and the ones that were mainly out today were the ones that aren't too bothered by my flyings, so didn't have too many panicky moments. Oh, looks like we're going for a descent because our battery time is only going to be about 5 or 6 minutes on this 5000 milliamp hour LiPo pack. So heading back down. I've got a timer on my remote which will be beeping at me at the moment to tell me that it is time to come back down. But of course if I ignored that, my craft would know, and the Naza-M's clever auto return home function would kick in and it would fly itself back to me and hopefully land before it completely ran out of batteries. Oh, look at that. That is a lovely bit of sunset. It's coming in for a landing. It's quite important that we find exactly the right spot to land, because of course you don't want any sticking up twigs getting in the way of things. That can flip your quad, as has happened before. But no, this time we're down safely. Well, that's the end of our flying, so thanks for watching. If you think these are a good idea, let me know in the comments and maybe I shall make some more. In the meantime, happy flyings everyone who's doing that, and people who are just watching, happy watching. I'll see you next time.